Welcome to IT Learning, the place where everyone can learn the basics of the IT world. Today we are tackling a common issue that affects us all: network latency. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. By the end of this guide, you'll understand what network latency is, why it happens, and how it impacts your daily internet experience. Let's get started. Imagine you're sending a letter. You sit down at your desk, take out a piece of paper, and start writing. You carefully choose your words, making sure your message is clear and concise. Once you're done, you fold the letter neatly, place it in an envelope, and seal it. You then write the recipient's address on the envelope, attach a stamp, and drop it in the mailbox. Now, think about the journey your letter takes. The mail truck picks it up, and it travels through various postal facilities, getting sorted and routed along the way. Finally, it reaches your friend's mailbox. How long does this entire process take? It could be a day, a few days, or even longer, depending on the distance and efficiency of the postal service. This process is quite similar to how data travels across a network. Instead of letters, we have data packets. When you send an email, stream a video, or browse a website, data packets are sent from your device to a server and back. Network latency is the time it takes for these data packets to make the round trip from your computer to the server and back again. Just like with the postal service, various factors can affect this travel time. We measure latency in milliseconds, or a millisecond is 1,000th of a second, so even small differences in latency can have a noticeable impact on your online experience. Low latency means that data travels quickly, resulting in faster load times and smoother performance. High latency, on the other hand, means slower data transfer, which can lead to frustrating delays, buffering, and lag. This is especially important for activities that require real-time data transmission, such as online gaming, video conferencing, and live streaming. Several factors can contribute to network latency. These include the physical distance between your device and the server, the quality and capacity of the network infrastructure, and the amount of traffic on the network. Network congestion, where too many data packets are trying to travel at the same time, can also slow things down. Additionally, the route that data packets take can affect latency. Sometimes, data has to travel through multiple intermediate servers and networks, which can add to the overall travel time. Think of it like taking a direct flight versus a flight with multiple layovers. Understanding network latency can help you make better decisions about your internet usage and troubleshoot issues more effectively. By choosing a reliable internet service provider, optimizing your network setup, and being mindful of network traffic, you can minimize latency and enjoy a smoother online experience. So, the next time you experience a delay while browsing or streaming, remember that it's all about the journey your data takes. With a little knowledge and the right tools, you can ensure that your data travels as quickly and efficiently as possible. Many things can cause latency. One major reason is distance. The farther the data has to travel, the longer it takes to reach its destination. Think about sending a letter across the world versus just across town. Another common cause is network congestion. Just like a traffic jam slows down cars, too much data on a network can cause significant delays. Latency impacts our online activities every day. Gamers experience it as lag, where their actions are delayed. Imagine playing a shooting game and your shot takes forever to register. Streaming services also suffer from latency. Buffering, or pauses in your video, often happen because of high latency. Browsing the web can be slow too, with pages taking ages to load. Latency, often referred to as lag, can be a major hindrance, especially when streaming videos, playing online games, or participating in video conferences. The good news is that there are ways to reduce latency. By implementing a few simple changes, you can significantly improve your internet speed and overall performance. Let's dive into some practical tips that can make a noticeable difference. First, try using a wired connection instead of Wi-Fi. While Wi-Fi offers convenience and mobility, it can sometimes be less reliable and slower due to interference and signal strength issues. A wired connection, on the other hand, provides a direct link to your router, ensuring a more stable and faster connection. Wired connections are generally faster and more stable. This is particularly important for activities that require real-time data transmission, such as online gaming or video conferencing. By using an Ethernet cable, you can minimize the chances of experiencing lag or disconnections. You can also try closing any unnecessary programs or downloads that might be hogging your bandwidth. Background applications, especially those that use the internet, can consume valuable resources and slow down your connection. By managing your active applications and downloads, you can free up bandwidth for more important tasks. And if all else fails, contact your internet service provider, ISP, to see if they can help. Sometimes the issue might be on their end, or they might offer solutions such as upgrading your plan, providing a better router, or sending a technician to troubleshoot your connection. Don't hesitate to reach out to them for assistance. Additionally, you can try optimizing your router settings. Many modern routers come with quality of service (QoS) settings that allow you to prioritize certain types of traffic, such as gaming or streaming. By configuring these settings, you can ensure that your most important activities get the bandwidth they need. Keeping your software and hardware up to date is also crucial. Firmware updates for your router and software updates for your devices often include performance improvements and bug fixes that can help reduce latency. Make it a habit to regularly check for and install updates. Lastly, consider the placement of your router. Positioning your router in a central location in your home can help ensure a more even distribution of the Wi-Fi signal. Avoid placing it near thick walls or electronic devices that might cause interference. A well-placed router can make a significant difference in your connection quality. By following these tips, you can enjoy a smoother and more responsive online experience. Reducing latency is all about making small adjustments that collectively lead to a big improvement. Happy surfing! You might have heard the term ping before. Ping is a measure of latency. It tells you how long it takes for a signal to travel to a server and back. Lower ping times measured in milliseconds mean better responsiveness. Aim for a ping under 50 milliseconds for gaming and under 100 milliseconds for other activities. So there you have it, a beginner's guide to network latency. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, from understanding the basics of what network latency is to exploring the various factors that can cause it. Now you know what it is, why it happens, and how it can impact your online activities. Whether you're streaming your favorite shows, playing online games, or just browsing the web, latency can make a big difference in your experience. We've also discussed how latency affects your online experience, making it crucial to understand and manage. High latency can lead to frustrating delays, buffering, and lag, which can be particularly annoying during critical moments in gaming or video calls. Remember, a little troubleshooting can go a long way in reducing lag and improving your internet speeds. Simple steps like checking your hardware, optimizing your network settings, and choosing the right internet plan can make a significant difference. To continue learning new IT knowledge, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment about which topic you'd like a video on.